Hello and welcome to the Canvas tour for this class. Take a look at my screen and you will see that I'm showing you the modules page. I like this page because it shows me all of the assignments for the week. Um, a week is a unit in my mind, and I may be using those terms interchangeably. I'm showing you week two because week one is unusual in the sense that it contains orientation. So a week two is a much better representation of how the class will normally run. So we'll start with the opening page. On the opening page, there will be a video from me describing what you should expect for that particular week. In addition to the video, which should be the first thing you do, you will have a list of competencies. These are three of the big scale learning goals we're trying to achieve through this course, as well as objectives, which are smaller, specific skills, specific to algebra skills that we are working on for that week. Take a look at activities and assignments. This is where you are going to see the assignments and their due dates. You might use it to make your schedule for the week, and you really should be making a schedule with all of the due dates on it and when it is that you're planning to get those assignments done. Um, Even though each week is supposed to open Sunday night, it's probably good to know that I've set the weeks to open on Friday before the week officially starts. So if you wanted to get a head start on the work, you could. Let's move on. Here you see a typical Learn page. This is where I briefly introduce the content that you are learning for, or some of the content you're learning for the week. I include at least two different pathways for you to learn from. For example, this page contains screencasts. There we go. You can read a textbook or you can study some slides. Um, Now, take a look at the action items. You will see a red bar on every Learn page. Under the red bar, I will list the the content, the material, or the skills that you should be familiar with uh, at the end of learning everything that is on this page. Aha. The next page is a practice page. This is where I post problems for you to do. I generally, I give you pages from the textbook and you get to choose problems. My recommendation is that you choose a variety of problems for your practice. Pick at least 10. If you want to do more, feel free. Once you do your 10 problems, choose a different color ink and correct your problems. Remember that there are solutions to odd number textbook problems at the end of the textbook. So, a good thing to do would be when you are choosing your problems for the practice, stick to the odd number problems so that you can have an answer to look at and then correct your work. Um, Sometimes I include Quizlets to help you with practice, and those are great because they give you immediate feedback. So once you are done, please save your work as a PDF. This assignment will not accept anything other than a PDF. I've set it to do that. All right, then you move on. Again, We have a Learn page with a couple of pathways for you to choose, as always, screencasts and textbook, and a red bar that tells you what you should have accomplished by learning this material. We practice what we learn, same routine. Choose them problems, correct them in a different ink, save it as a PDF, and turn it in right here. You will have at least a couple of opportunities to check and see how you're doing. Now, these self graded assignments, and you will see a quiz coming up, are all formative assessments. What that means is that the purpose of these is to for you and for me to see how you are doing, if you're mastering the problems or the content that you should be. Right. So the grade for these is not a test grade. It is like any other assignment. You do it and you get credit. But the important part here is you and I both know how you're doing so far. And um, if you need to do a bit more problems, we can do that, or you and I can talk and see what other plan we need to come up with to help you understand better the materials. All right. Self-graded assignment. Notice that solutions are linked so that you can correct and turn in your work. Another Learn page. Practice. Huh. Here's the quiz that I mentioned earlier. This is a formative assessment. This is not a test grade. This will be graded as an assignment, but it's a great way for both you and I know how you're doing. Optional deep dive. Some of you might find this fun. Now, every Thursday, you are going to have an application problem. This is my opportunity to show you how the Algebra 2 content can be used in real life. You work the problems, you check yourself with the solutions linked to the problem, and you submit it as a PDF. Now, on Thursday, there's a bit more to learn and practice until we come to the weekly test. Now, this is a test, it's a summative assessment where you are given the opportunity to show what you have learned for the week. Every week will have a test. Week 4 and week 8 will have final exams. You have 60 minutes to complete each test. You will need a proctor. A proctor will be any adult who is not a parent whom you trust. Trusted adult who is not your parent is an appropriate proctor for summer courses. Another interesting thing, if you would like to receive partial credit for the test problems, submit an image of the work that you did for your test as a PDF to this assignment. After every weekly test, I have this assignment that is called Submit Your Test Work. Here, there are no points given for that particular assignment. I'm simply giving you partial credit on the test. And that takes us to the very last page of every week, and that is a reflection. A reflection gives you an opportunity to sit back and think about couple of things: how your week went, how you managed your time, how you feel you performed on the course in that week. This allows you to change, improve anything that you wish to improve. It is a fantastic way to chat with me about how your week went and what we can do better. And that's it. Every week will have a very, very similar feel. All right. Um, that's it. Yeah. I'll see you soon.